Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout 3, where we are still here in Vault 92 and we have what we came here for, which is the violin, and we can return to Agatha now. However, there's still a few places that I would like to check out first. Specifically, I need to go to the reactor. Can't actually see it here, but there is like a reactor somewhere, and obviously the overseer's office. Also, there's gotta be a Nuka-Cola Quantum somewhere around here. We saw it when we came in here. So let's look around a little bit. Well, there it is. I definitely want to take that, and I'm not going to take the cigarettes because I can't carry any more random stuff with me. Okay, so I think that's probably all there is to this place. I'm guessing that I've been inside this room already. And I definitely have been inside this one. Okay, let's go, and we are currently in the living quarters, which reminds me, I got a comment that told me that I should check out the bathrooms again, because apparently there's something I can pick up and give to Agatha as well, like musical sheets. So I guess I'll check out the bathrooms again. I'm not sure which one, but I'm just going to check out all of them. Okay, sheet music book. That's exactly what I've been told to get here. So that's a helpful comment, so I don't have to return here at some point. But okay, I guess we're done with the living quarters. So, first of all, let's get out of here. I guess this will work. And now the reactor or the overseer's office, whichever I can reach first. I mean, there's a door to the reactor right over here, so I suppose we will check that out first. I have already enabled the light. It's just very dark in here. Okay. Door to reactor room. Let's go. Went. Dog meat is already aggressive, so we deal with more. Well, I'm getting Mirelurks. I think I can kind of hear them. Yep, there's one right around the corner. So I'm going to shoot you right in the face. And like one charge of AP is not just not enough to kill a Mirelurk King. Anyway, there's water here, and the water is radioactive, of course, so maybe I'm going to use some Radix. I always have to look at the description because I always mix them up, but Radix is the one that you take before getting irradiated. And there's another one. Alright, you can finish him off. Okay, let's look around. I'm not sure what we can find here, especially since apparently this whole place is flooded. But I guess we will look around a little bit. Yeah, not much going on. Can drink the water, but I certainly don't want to do that. Okay, well, at least we have a little bit of ammunition here. I guess I'll take that. Can't use any of these computers apparently. Alright. Let's keep going. And I can see you over here. Alright, I'm going to take some cover here because the king can like attack you from a distance, right? Okay, and now he's dead. Oh, we do have like a terminal that is still operational. Let me take a quick look around here just to make sure the area is safe. And let's take a look at the terminal. I just hope that my radiation is not going to rise while I'm going to read all of these trouble tickets. Okay, I guess this is the oldest one, so let's start with that one. Maintenance code IL00 green, issue lighting on B level, engineer Carl Maynard. Fixed notes. If I told Zach once, I've told him 1,000 times. Stop using the higher amperage ballast in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power taps up there weren't installed to spec. Had to replace 37 ballast with type K09A ballast and use a power tap converter on each one. Billing my missed dinner with that sexy red-headed violinist up in Women's Dorm 7 to Zach's work credit account. Okay, this seems to be a minor problem though. Nothing too dangerous. Issue section for security upgrade. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fixed notes, details overwritten. Well, that is mysterious. What happened here? Section 4 security upgrade. What's section 4? Anyway, let's take a look at the next ticket. Issue air conditioning system odd smell. Engineer Zach Foxworthy. Fixed notes, this was nasty. Seems when Vault-Tec built this place, they decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system with the air conditioning ducts. That does seem like a bad design choice. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which has spread to the waste pipes. So now we have the waste products leaking into the venting. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell into most of the men's dormitory 1, 2 and 5. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. That is a very inconvenient and, as he says, nasty problem, but again, doesn't seem like critically dangerous. Issue wall deterioration D-level, engineer Carl Maynard. Fixed notes ongoing. I have stress fractures and water seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude that there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the concrete walls. I have already patched the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we get all the engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of a more permanent solution. Otherwise, we'll be knee-deep in nasty groundwater or worse. Yeah, I mean, clearly that's what happened here. At least for this level of the vault. And the last ticket. Issue squeaky office chair. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fixed notes. This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to Professor Malleus' office and deployed the fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine, we oiled his damn chair. Is this really the kind of crap that's worth submitting a trouble ticket for? Probably not, but you still did, so maybe you were just bored. And again, most of these issues don't seem to be serious, maybe except for, like, the water leak, which clearly was a bit of a bigger problem because we are knee-deep in water now. But nothing about, you know, the experiments or whatever was going on in this vault. So let's just keep moving. Uh-oh. This place is full of gas. Yes. I didn't want to fire at that Mirelurk because I didn't want to blow myself up. But Fork still did it. But as you can see, he didn't mind getting set on fire a little bit. Also, I guess water put out the fire again. And I appreciate it. I mean, if you're not like blowing up gas, then I appreciate it, but still. Okay, we're out of the water. And it looks like this is just going back. Let me have a look. Okay, so now we're here, which means the reactor is basically stretching from this end of the vault to the other one, and you can just go around here. Okay, so looks like we're done with that. So now I have to find a way into the overseer's office. I have an idea where it is, but I just need to find a way to actually get there. Okay. First of all, we need to go back to like the entrance area, which should be this. And yeah, I guess the atrium is where we need to go now. Okay, so the overseer's office is usually up here where that round window is, and the door is over here, but it's not any of these doors, so the door has got to be somewhere on the higher level. So I need to find a way up there. I don't think it's any of these rooms. I'm pretty sure I checked all of these already. Yeah, this is just the living quarters, and I think the other side is sound testing. So that's going into a new area. But I'm not sure if I actually went through this corridor already. There seems to be some unexplored area over here, so let's check this out. Okay, this is going up, so this might be the way I need to go. Here we are. This is what I've been looking for. I haven't been up here yet. Okay, let's look around.
In all things, the calm heart must prevail.
This is just a completely empty room. Okay, nothing to see here. And we have different options here. Okay, one room that is locked. Let's take a look at that. And there we go. Let's see. I guess I'll take all of this. Plates. I'm not going to look into the boxes. And I can't pick up the rollerblades. That is disappointing. Oh, but I guess I will take this. And this is actually a book I can still use, because I'm pretty sure this is for barter, right? It is. And I'm not at 100 barter just yet. So, let me take all of this as well. Okay, we have a terminal and a safe. The terminal actually might be for the safe. So I'm going to use this, so I won't have to waste any more bobby pins. Okay, 3 correct. Now let's see. This one has only 1 in common, so that can't be it. Okay, this has the I, but that's pretty much about it. This has the E and the S at the end and the P, so this could be it. And that's the correct word. Oh, okay, this even has a few mails as well. That's nice. First of all, let's unlock the safe and let's take a look at the emails. To Richard Rubin, Overseer, Vault 92, from Gordy Sumner. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that residents are required to listen to their music selection in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. I'm guessing it's because he doesn't want them to cancel the white noise that he's subjecting them to even in their sleep. So if they were to listen to music, they wouldn't hear the white noise, hence they're not getting any headphones. Would make sense anyway. To all Vault residents from Gordy Sumner, I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. Well, something nice at least. To Dan Kapocheski from Gordy Sumner. From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault with almost half of the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry, I'll lock the gun in my safe, so no one can easily trace it back to your department. Okay, so he used his position as the shopkeeper to prepare himself for an assault. So the question is that gun still in the safe? Let's find out. Well, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I guess it's the pistol, maybe the laser pistol. I will take the ammo, and the 8 I will not take the guns because they're kind of crappy. Okay, I guess that's all there is to this place. Not much stock anymore. But let's move on. This should be the way to the Overseer's office, I hope. It is. Okay, here we go. But, I mean, clearly this is not yet the office. Still have to keep moving. Okay, we still have a few other rooms here as well. Apparently more living quarters from the looks of it. Anything interesting in the foot lockers? Not really. Okay, got some terminals here, but they are all broken. Okay, this seems to be the actual Overseer's office, but... oh, hang on a second. Ah, there we go, another one of the professor logs. This is number 2, which means it's only number 3 that's still missing.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied.
I see.
We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
Well, that's great for you. So I guess the whole purpose of this experiment was once again to, I don't know, create like very obedient soldiers and make it possible to control them, mind control methods, which means that this experiment was very shady and immoral from the get-go, and the professor knew about it. He just didn't expect them to go crazy and kill each other. That was like the red line that got crossed when he decided to go against the Overseer. But, you know, a little bit of mind control. Who would have any moral objections to that, right? But okay. Let's keep looking. There doesn't seem to be anything here. So let's take a look at the actual overseer's office, which I hope is somewhere around here. Ah, okay, here we go. That looks like the overseer's office. And there's audio log number 3. Perfect. Let me grab all of this first, and now we will listen to the log.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Okay, he's talking about implants, so maybe it was more than just white noise. Apparently they were also using like implants. But I mean, it didn't occur to you that maybe your experiment is responsible for this outbreak of violence? No? No, not at all? Figures. Oh, there's a stealth boy. And that stealth boy is too much for me to carry. How are my weapons doing? Maybe I'm just going to combine some of them. I mean, I'm really only carrying the plasma pistols to give them to the outcasts. So maybe I'm going to drop one of them. Probably don't need them. Okay, it looks like this is all there is to this place. I mean, usually there's like a tunnel underneath the overseer's desk, but apparently not in this case. So, I guess we are mostly done here. Let's take a look at the terminal, of course, before we leave. So we have the personal entries by the overseer himself. Let's take a look. As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booth and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec confidential plan WNMSCE, White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation. Okay, so it's basically, you know, some sort of mind control experiment. I have 3 of Professor Malleus's team doing what I need to get done and hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at the local security consoles. The password to these consoles is blah blah blah. I'm guessing that's the terminals that I found already where I could like use the flash noise option, so I don't have to look for like the security console. I'm guessing the results of the experiment are even better than I could ever have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggestion implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and can fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. I find it interesting that apparently the white noise also makes you impervious to bullets. Or at least very strong and resistant to bullets. How does that work? Maybe they just don't feel the pain and they just keep going even though, you know, they are badly wounded. That would make sense. Malleus says the experiment is a failure, so there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. It's easy to suppress what everyone in the vault are calling crazies. I've added a command word in the suggestion implants. Simply say the phrase, "Sanity is not statistical," and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. You know, maybe you should have picked a shorter, safe word. Before they can utter this sentence, they may already be dead. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. Well, surprise, surprise. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Malleus is inciting the rest of the vault into action. I'm afraid by the power invested in me by the Vault Tech Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. Okay. And we don't really know what happened after that. Oh, well, you just gave me another note. As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted. Okay, this is basically the same that I've just read. They give me the password again, but I'm pretty sure that's like the terminals that I've found already, so I won't actually need that password. Or can I actually use any of these terminals and use the password for something? It's kind of unusual that they give me like a note for this if it wasn't important in some fashion. But yeah, I wouldn't know where to look for, you know, that console. So I think I'll be heading out back to Agatha and deliver the violin. But first of all, I need to find my way out of this place. I think it's through here. Okay, back to Vault 92. And I'm just going to drop down here. And yep, this should be the way to the exit. I'm sure Agatha will be very pleased that we found a violin for her and the music sheets. Maybe she can make use of those as well. First, let's get out of here. Alright, it's day. That's very nice. I mean, clearly there's stuff here that I still need to explore, like this place that seems to be overrun by death claws. I see at least two of them. But first of all, let's return to Agatha's house and turn over the stuff that we found.
Oh, my word. Is that what I think it is?
Oh, you already saw it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever. Please tell me you have good news.
It hasn't been that long. Here's your violin. I'm sorry I couldn't find the violin. I have to go now. Nope, I got your violin.
Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward for all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
All right, I guess that's nice. You've gained karma and the quest is completed. Also XP, that's always a nice reward. So, can I listen to the radio? I don't see your signal anywhere. Do I have to activate your radio first, maybe? No, I can't see it. But can I talk to you again? I may have more stuff for you.
Sit down a spell and relax.
How are you feeling? You play live on the radio all the time. That must be exhausting. Would you mind playing the violin for me? Guess what I have for you? Oh, that's probably about the music sheets. But first, how are you feeling?
Much better lately, thanks for asking. With the return of the Soir Stradivarius, everything has changed. It's like a long-lost family member has come home.
Very nice. So, do you play live on the radio all the time?
Oh, don't be silly. I record everything I play on the nice machines built into my husband's old radio gear.
Nice machines.
That way you can hear the music anytime you want. And this old woman can get some well-needed beauty sleep.
Yeah, well, that is very nice for you. And it makes sense that she wouldn't play live all the time. But would you mind playing live for me right now?
Oh, absolutely. It's the least I can do for all your efforts.
All right. So we're getting a little live concert. Let's hear it. Yep. There she is. Playing the violin. You can't really hear it all that well, but you can hear it a little bit. How do you like the music, Fox? He doesn't seem to be all that interested. So do I just wait for you to finish, or should I just talk to her again? I don't know, she may just keep playing until I talk to her again. But I think it's very neat that they actually made like a separate animation just for this one time. I'm pretty sure there's no one else in this entire game that's actually playing the violin. So they took the effort to properly animate that. But okay, let's just talk to her
You're a
again.
sight for these old eyes.
Yeah, I may have something for you that you may appreciate more than I do.
My word! You actually found some real music paper. I didn't even think it possible. Yet here it is. You've really outdone yourself this time. I knew getting the Stradivarius was a challenge, but this is just incredible. This is all too much. You deserve more than just a pat on the back.
No, having you write it down is reward enough. Sure, I'll take whatever you can afford. It better be good. I busted my ass getting that paper. I mean, I was in that place anyway, and I only found it because someone left a comment on, like, my last video. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what she would give me. So maybe I'm going to pick this option for once, even though it's probably not going to be anything too valuable, right?
Well, like I told you before, I don't have wealth out here in the sticks, but I can certainly provide you something useful. My husband left me something else beside the radio setup. I think you'll find it useful. It's his old pisto. He tinkered with it some and used to practice with it all the time. Now, I want you to have it.
Okay, and you don't need the gun? You keep it, you may need it, thanks, Agatha. It's more than I expected. I mean, I'm guessing it's not like any random gun. It might be like a special gun. So I'm kind of interested in it just because, you know, it's unique. And if she really wants to give it to me, then I may as well take it, right?
You're welcome. Just keep it clean and repaired and it will never let you down. Now, Scoot, I have to get cracking on this music notation.
All right. She got the sheet music and I got a gun. Well, let's take a look at that. Black Hawk. That is a mighty fine gun. I mean, it's not the kind of gun that I usually use, but the damage is pretty neat. I have a decent amount of ammo for it, so maybe I actually want to use this at some point. Alright, thank you a lot. And have fun with your music, I suppose. I'll be off, or can I talk to you about anything else?
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
I can ask her to play more violin, but I think I don't have to. So I'll just leave you be.
Safe travels.
Right. Let's leave. Oh, okay, there's the radio station. Now I should be able to listen to it, right? Yep, there it is.
Music has always been an important part of my life. I hope you enjoy listening to these pieces as much as I enjoy playing them.
All right, there we go. Also, we have a caravan over here. Can we talk to whoever that is? Crow.
Searching for a friend out in the wastes? No one is more reliable than a cold, hard skin of steel.
Have we ever talked to this guy? I mean, I have some used dialogue options here, but that doesn't really mean anything. And this one is unused, so tell me about your caravan, please.
My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for.
Yeah, I think I haven't actually met this guy yet. So can you repair something for me?
Yes, but only if it wants to be repaired.
If it wants to be repaired? Yeah, I don't really need to repair any of that. Also, I didn't realize that I have 2 combat shotguns in my inventory. I should have just dropped these. Why did I pick these up? So what do you have for sale?
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Well, that seems all pretty boring, to be honest. So I'm just going to sell you some stuff, like all of these cigarettes. Okay, that's not all the money you can give me, so what if I give you the pre-war money? And some of these red scorpion glands. There we go. Okay, I guess that's really all.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Gotta go.
Stay safe on the path you travel.
Right.
Good to see you.
And yeah, we can listen to violin music now while traveling the wasteland. Now the good part is that this is probably not going to cause any problems with YouTube's copyright system.
Hey.
I mean, I did like one episode where I listened to like the normal 3-dog radio station, but it got like lots of copyright claims, and it even got blocked in some countries, so I decided not to do it anymore. But this one is probably fine. I'm still not sure if I really want to listen to violin all the time. But yeah, I guess we're done with this task. And I think I will end the episode here. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but I do want to start like the next DLC in the next episode. And before doing that, I need to do some deliveries, like deliver some pre-war books and stuff for the Outcast and sell some stuff. So I will do this in between episodes, and then in the next episode we will continue with one of the remaining DLCs. I don't really know which one. I will just decide next episode which I want to start next. So you can look forward to that. And obviously all the other places in the wasteland I haven't been to yet, I will go to later, so don't worry about that. But for now, let's call it a day. So, as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.